Well, look what we have here. A new JSU wide receiver added from the portal. This receiver comes from the MAC, which is one of the most respected mid-major, quote-unquote, FBS schools around. They're known for always, for the most part, going to bowl games, producing NFL talent, and so forth. But I'm going to tell you why this addition is a perfect fit. And the reason why, again, you've heard it multiple times, that JSU doesn't rebuild, they reload. I'll chime in. What's good, everyone? This is RawTruth Media, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Please like and share this video throughout all social media platforms. For some reason, TC Taylor, in a good way, is not slowing down for anyone. He's going to recruit at a high level. He's proven a lot of doubters wrong. And I'm not even surprised, not even one bit. If you haven't heard, he recruited a wide receiver named Fabian McCray from NIU, Northern Illinois University. 6'2", 190, 200-ish, redshirt sophomore wide receiver. Now, if you don't know about NIU is one of those respected mid-major FBS programs. They're always in bowl games or competing for the MAC championship a bunch of times. The MAC, they may not be the SEC, Big Ten, Pac-12, etc. Big 12. They may not be those schools, but they are respectable. And they produce a lot of talent. But let me read you the stats. In 2022, he played in 14 games, had about 174 yards. So that's not bad in FBS competition. Am I saying he's going to be the automatic starter? Who knows? This is the good thing about JSU. They've added so much receiver talent that the transfers who's coming in from the FBS, they still got to compete. They still got to show their talent and that they are that guy. But the good thing about JSU, they have recruited in the past players who came from the FBS, a la Shane Hooks. Shane Hooks, it wasn't like he was getting 1,000 yards every season when he was at Ohio. When he came to JSU, he produced so much so that Ole Miss wanted him in various SEC schools. And it's funny, these past 2 seasons, a lot of shines and haters were pointing down the competition that JSU faced. Now, all of a sudden, they want those same players that they were just dissing. It's funny, isn't it? But let me digress. In the SWAC, I believe Fabian McCray, and watching his film, he's a tactician receiver. So I'm not going to compare him to a Dallas Daniels, but I'm just giving you just a visual of his game. You see how Dallas Daniels is all textbook, route running, hands, knowing where to be there, at the right place, right time, the hash mark, everything. That's Fabian McCray. Fundamentally sound, can use his wingspan, great hand-eye coordination. That's what JSU will be getting in him. I'm so excited that JSU is still adding talent. Bill Parcells said it best. There's no such thing as enough talent. And he's absolutely right. Now, looking at his stats, 2020, his first year playing, only 34 yards, and then 2021, only 14 yards. One thing to not leave out, because you're looking at the stats, he only had 174 yards. The good thing is he has played in FBS, he's played against FBS competition. That's a great thing. Number 2, NIU, I repeat, NIU is known for running the ball. You're barely going to see them having 4,000 to 5,000 yard passers. They run a physical spread style. This is what NIU does. Just wanted to put some context. So you're not going to see a bunch of, with that team, air raid offense or 4 wide outs. You're not going to see a bunch of those. And here's the kicker. Earlier, I mentioned that NIU was a rushing team. But when I looked at the stats, I was blown away by how much they rushed. Did you know that NIU rushed for a total of 2,285 rushing yards and passed for a total of 2,192 passing yards? As you all know, in modern day football, that's extremely low. Like, that's close to the Army, Air Force, Navy territory and teams that barely pass. I can say that NIU passes more than those 3 teams, but it's still extremely low. And you can see why Fabian McCray transferred out, and you can see why he would commit to a team like JSU, coached by T.C. Taylor, who's good with offense, coached by offensive coordinator Maurice Harris, who's excellent as an offensive coordinator, did an excellent job at Liberty. This is a match made in heaven, and he could be a sleeper. I'm not trying to predict anything too early. We still got to figure out what will JSU look like in fall camp. But don't be surprised if Fabian McCray could be the 2023 version of Dallas Daniels. And that's tough to do because Dallas Daniels is an NFL prospect. But you never know. You never know. But I can't wait to see the progression. Looking at the film, he's going to block well. He's going to run the right routes. He looks like he's well coachable, fundamentally sound, and he's tall. That's a win-win situation. Good hands too, which is important. But I can't wait for fall season. When is it going to arrive? I guess we all got to wait. But this is RawTruth Media, giving you a raw content that you deservedly need. Peace and blessings. Y'all stay blessed.